Oh, yeah. All right, we are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How are you all doing? Hardly any wind, but it's overcast. But there isn't any rain in sight. It's about 60 degrees here on the trail, and who knows, maybe the sun will just pop out while we're on the trail. I'm sure it's going to pop out later on in the afternoon. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm having a great day. I'm doing great, very well. Spoke with my lady earlier. She's at a meeting right now, so she will not be here for this show. I'm going to wait a few minutes here. A few people are passing on by. And we've got this company here that's doing some work. I think we're good. So yeah, my lady's not going to be here today. Too bad, because it's a really, really important, very important topic. I did talk with her about this though, so she knows what I'm going to talk about. But today, this is a critical topic, and I'm just going to wait for a few more people to pop on in before I explain why I'm doing this topic and how it relates to life and life coaching, and how this is very relevant to my channel and what I do. Because I gotta tell you folks, look, there are many content creators out here on YouTube and on the internet in general that share their thoughts about, these stories and things happening in the world, politically, financially, etc., right? But see, people come from a selfish standpoint. They create content from a selfish standpoint in ways that's going to best benefit them. For me, I speak of the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm not going to play, the social media game of pretending to like someone or be something I'm not just because it's going to get me the most traction and make me the most money. But I can't speak about that regarding most other people. I would rather go broke than be a phony just to make money. I'm sure very few people, if any at all, are going to share their opinions regarding this topic here today. I'm sure that, people are not going to share a similar outlook on it as I do. That's what I'm trying to say. But that's okay. We're all entitled to our opinions, and they're just opinions, right? And yes, I do have strong opinions, but I'll tell you this. My strong opinions are for the best overall interest of everyone. And that even includes people outside of my political party. Most of you that have been following me for a while know I'm a slight left liberal. I'm a Democrat. That doesn't mean I hate Republicans or conservatives. Same thing. That doesn't mean I hate moderates or hate people down the middle. I'm actually more so down the middle myself. I'm a registered Democrat. I am not an extremist one way or the other. I cannot stand I can't even talk. I cannot stand extremism one way or the other. In general, I can't stand extremism. And like I said before, I'll say it again. I'm going to preface with this because I really want you folks to know I'm coming at this from an unbiased opinion. This is not going to come from the point or the fact that I'm a slight left liberal. This is just going to be my opinion, right? I'm not being biased about this. I'm just stating the facts. I'm sharing the truth. But yeah, even as a slight left liberal, there are some views that I like even on the right, and I like some views on the left, but there are also some views I don't like on the left or the right. But there's one thing that I've noticed in the last 5.5 years I've been doing this full time on YouTube and started getting more and more involved in social media is that people will cater their content to their political party preference. I just had some flies fly in my face. Oh man, wow. Oh, that was horrible. No, there's some more right there. Yeah, I don't know where they're coming from. They need to go away. It is what it is, right? A lot of people out here will present their content to conservatives 100% or to liberals 100%, and then they'll attack the other side, and that's like their content, right? What's even more interesting that I've seen are people that are technically liberals pretending to be conservatives because the conservative / alt-right market is the most active market on the internet. So they're pretending to be fake conservatives to make money off of the conservative / alt-right audience. We'll share more about the alt-right thing in just a little bit. I've talked about this before. I'm going to share it again because this all coincides with the topic. And it all boils down to just a couple of things like I've been talking about. It boils down to fame and money, right? Fame, control, and money, right? There are a bunch of like flies on the trail today. I'm trying to keep them away from me, but they keep following me. I don't know why they would be attracted to me. So let's get right to it here. Hey, GLM, welcome to the show. GLM, you really don't have to do the 100 emoticon or emoji and the smiley emoji a million times like I sometimes do from the studio events. I mean, we get the point. I understand you're trying to have fun. It's not a big deal. I mean, do it if you want to do it. I don't care. It's just old, Something new would be great, right? That's all I'm saying. No big deal. Do you? Give me a second. Let me just pass these ladies here. So today we're going to be discussing, this is episode number, I believe it's 413 of Walking with Purpose. And today we're going to be discussing, what you don't realize or understand about Elon Musk running Twitter. There's a lot that I feel most people out there don't really understand what it means now that Elon Musk has purchased Twitter for $44 billion. $44 billion. He bought Twitter for $44 billion. This has been in the works for quite a while now. And it finally went through. And if you're unaware, Twitter is no longer a publicly held company. Elon Musk bought Twitter, bought everyone out for $44 billion, and he is now the CEO and owner of Twitter as a privately held company. Go fucking figure that he would make it a privately held company. That means he has full control of the company. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. And that's exactly what he's doing. And he's trying to come off, in my opinion, that he really cares. He better hope it doesn't go in the same direction of MySpace. Well, that's true, Mike Dorsey, but there's a lot more I have to say, and I'm sure after I say what I say, it'll make a lot of sense, because I've been thinking very deeply about this. And, you know, my last 5.5 years of experience out here on YouTube have taught me a lot. I mean, as much as I'm not thrilled going through what I went through out here on this platform for 5.5 years, at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did, because I learned a lot about demographics. I learned a lot about the different political parties and how people behave in different parts of the country here in the U.S. and different parts of the world. I started to more so see how politics affect our lives in ways that they really shouldn't. I've started to more so see how more corrupt politicians are and politics are in general. And here's the thing, anyone that has money, I'm not saying anyone, most people that have money and are politicians only care about themselves, their money and their fame. But they try to make it come off like they care about you and your money and you doing well. It's one thing for people to say they care about you. It's another thing for people to show they care about you. Now, Elon Musk bought Twitter because he wants to make it a place for free speech, right? He wants to make it a place where everyone can speak and not get banned for a lifetime. What's the difference going to be now that it wasn't before? Anyone and everyone, despite your political party choice, has always had freedom of speech on Twitter and other social media platforms. But all you have to do is abide by the terms of service, right? And see, a lot of people that have posted on Twitter and other social media platforms that have been removed are have blamed these platforms for removing them because they're conservative. And they're coming out and saying, you know, you are suppressing and silencing conservative speak. No, they're not. They never did. They're suppressing and removing your stupidity, your immaturity, your insensitivity to the world, your ridiculous behavior that can be harmful to other innocent people. That is not silencing conservative speech. That is silencing stupidity and dumb things that will hurt other people. All I've heard for the last several years on these platforms from, so to speak, conservative users, and I don't hate conservatives. I love everyone. Don't get me wrong. Right? I'll explain more about that in a second. All I've heard from conservative content creators is that we're being silenced for conservative speak. Nope. You're not. You're being silenced for being a moron, an idiot. You're being silenced for violating the terms of service. Just like I, as a liberal, slight left liberal, would be silenced if I broke the terms of service. So quit whining. That's all these conservative content creators have been doing for years, is whining that they're being silenced for conservative speak, and I'm sick and tired of hearing it. Right? Happy Friday, Eli and Mike. Hi, GLM, this is Mike Dorsey. Those bugs keep hitting me in the face. See, GLM, I'm going to let you have your say. Conservatives aren't idiots, liberals are evil. So are you saying I'm evil, GLM, because I'm a slight left liberal? You're really generalizing there. See, I'm not even generalizing. I'm speaking on facts from what I've heard and seen. I'm responding to people's behavior. And just so you know, I don't hate conservatives. I have a lot of conservative friends that are good, down-to-earth people. I also have a lot of liberal friends that are good, down-to-earth people. But I also have liberal and conservative friends, or know of liberal and conservative people that behave erratically. And they're extremists. And I don't condone extremism one way or the other. But I've always talked about the unspoken, unwritten, well, it's not the unspoken, they've been talking about it for over 10 years now, but the unofficial party called the alt-right, the alternative right. People that claim to be patriots and conservatives. Right? These are the Trump supporters, the 25% of the people in our country here in the U.S. that support Donald Trump. I would consider you more alt-right. Right? Nothing wrong with being conservative, nothing wrong with being liberal. We all have our opinions. We all have our differences. But most reasonable liberals and conservatives are good people that can disagree on certain things and move on respectfully, right? And disagree respectfully, right? And still be friends, right? But these alt-right people take it to the next level. Why? Because like I've said before, these are the people, and I hate to say it, I'm not trying to be mean, they're uneducated people. They live in poverty. They weren't raised properly. They didn't have the best upbringing. Okay? They're, I'm trying to say this as respectfully as possible. These are the types of people that, you wouldn't see, you wouldn't see them at, I don't know how to say it's the right way. I'm really trying to be respectful about it. They're just people that don't take care of themselves as best as they could. A lot of these people are mentally and emotionally unstable. A lot of them are uneducated. A lot of them are, just not happy within themselves, and it stems back to the way they were raised. So I'd say about 25% of the people are alt-right people, right? And that brings a brand new market of people into play for politicians and business owners to market to or to campaign to if people want to get into office, right? So I'll tell you how this all ties in with Elon Musk buying Twitter. And what's the benefit of Elon Musk buying Twitter when a $44 billion investment hold on a second. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's CF, says Mike Dorsey. Yeah, GLM, I don't mind you promoting your stuff here, But when you promote a video that's just being released during one of my live streams, that's kind of rude, to be honest with you. So, again, do you. I'm not going to ban you or anyone that's been here for a while, but come on, have a little tact, okay? I wouldn't do that to you on your channel. Yeah, another video is being dropped right now on my channel. Seriously, GLM, come on. At least have some tact and say, you know, look, I'm about to release a video. Come check it out after this stream ends or something. I mean, see, that's no disrespect, GLM. Speaking the truth, that's disrespectful behavior right there. That's the kind of shit that I would have banned you for in the past, and other people would ban you for. I'm not going to, though. I'm just saying. You know better than that. So anyway, so how does this all come into play regarding Elon Musk buying Twitter and making it a privately held company for $44 billion? Okay, so let's talk about so what is wrong with Elon Musk, a left-leaning liberal? He's not left-leaning, not from what I've heard. He's more right-leaning. You think Elon Musk is left-leaning? The things I've heard, he's more right-leaning. Come on, man. Where's that coming from? I think your comment is ridiculous. Wow. And see how triggered these people get out here on YouTube for just sharing your opinion? I'm cool and calm. And these people are getting triggered. I was joking, no disrespect, but you really don't have a sense of humor. I apologize. I got to get back to work. Enjoy your stream. No, I do have a sense of humor, GLM. I have a great sense of humor. But this is my business. Remember, I'm not a drama channel, and I'm not a channel out here to joke. I'm talking about a serious topic, and you're messing around in the chat. This is a serious topic. I'm not trying to be mean. I do have a sense of humor, but hey, it's all good. Enjoy your day. We'll see you next time. It's all good. This has nothing to do with race or anything. Mr. Troll, sock account, that came in a minute ago. You see, you're coming in here projecting because you know I'm spitting down truth bombs in a respectful way, and I make sense. And you can't handle the truth. That's all it is, right? You're projecting, saying, "Oh, because he's part African American or something, born in Africa or something," and you're being, discriminatory. Who says I'm being discriminatory? I never once mentioned his race. I'm just speaking on the facts. Sir, troll sock account that was in here earlier, I got banned. You need to get a grip on your emotional self-control. You need to relax and not let things get to you like I'm getting to you. I'm just some guy on the internet stating my opinion, just like you have the right to state yours. But see, when I state my opinions, I don't project. I just state the facts on how I feel I see them in the form of my opinions. So what's the problem? Right? You want to have a civil discussion about it, we can, but if you're going to accuse me of being a racist, when not even mention his race, and it has nothing to do with his race, then get the fuck out of here. You're not welcome here. I love everyone. I'm very diverse. I'm the most diverse person on the planet. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, where all this stuff happens. Twitter's in San Francisco. YouTube's in San Bruno, right down the way from San Francisco. Google, that owns YouTube, is further south. In Mountain View, a little further south. Facebook's in Menlo Park, one city away down that way. I'm the most diverse person on the planet. And I know who you are, sir. And you just need to get yourself a life, man. You need to just stop trolling on YouTube, man. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. If you want to troll, dude, but it's pretty freaking pathetic. All right. Let's continue. So Elon Musk buys Twitter for $44 billion. He converts it to a privately held company. He wants full control of it, right? Now, what is Elon Musk worth? The last time I checked, which was recently, and I'm not sure if this is including the Twitter purchase or not, but he's worth about $221 billion net. His net worth, Elon Musk's net worth, is $221 billion. Now, if that number was before the acquisition of Twitter, we are looking at about, he invested 1/5 of his net worth to buy Twitter, which may sound like a lot of money, but for him, really isn't. Good afternoon, Eli. Hey, West Coast 26 Pinoy. What's going on, bro? We're talking about Elon Musk today. And what people don't realize is truly happening with him now being the owner and CEO of Twitter, now a privately held company, no longer publicly held. Now, Twitter in 2021, and I checked on this earlier, made a little over $5 billion. Okay. Now, if Twitter, let's say Twitter, grew at an astronomical level now that Elon Musk purchased it. I don't think it will. I'll tell you why. I'll share my thoughts on why in a few minutes here. But let's say now that Elon Musk owns Twitter, Twitter doubles its yearly profit and now is making $10 billion a year. It would still take almost 5 years for Elon Musk to make his money back. But see, Twitter's not going to double their profit, and I have a feeling they're going to lose money. So I'm going to go and be a little conservative, even though I'm liberal, right? Figure of speech, all right? Come on, I had to throw that one in there. And I'm just going to say, okay, let's say if they continue making $5 billion per year, right? So basically, it would literally take Elon Musk anywhere from 8 to 10 years to break even on his investment, right? So he didn't buy Twitter to make money, or at least make money right away. He bought Twitter for control. He bought Twitter so he can post whatever he wants on Twitter, advertise whatever he wants on Twitter, ban whoever he wants on Twitter, and unban whoever he wants on Twitter. He bought Twitter for control. He bought Twitter as a lost leader into the future of his success. And he's trying to make it come off like he's all about conservative. So he's all about, a freedom of speech for everyone, right? Yeah, maybe that's a part of it. But that's not the real reason. But he's not going to tell you the real reasons, because then you'll think he's a selfish and greedy man like I think he is. That's my opinion. Right? Just like Google bought YouTube as a loss leader, I think it was in 2005 for 1.8 billion. When Google bought YouTube, I think it was 2004 or 05 around there for 1.8 billion from those 3 Stanford College kids here in the Bay Area. Okay? YouTube was losing $2 billion a year. But Google, who was advertising all their stuff now on YouTube because they own YouTube, was making an extra 10 billion in revenue every year using using YouTube as a loss leader. So they were profiting as a company overall $8 billion. YouTube technically never lost money. It just was making the money from its parent company, Google. Same thing. Google bought YouTube, right? And for many, many, many years, YouTube was losing $2 billion a year while Google was making $10 billion. Until a few years ago when Susan Wojcicki turned things around. Now, YouTube is a profitable company. They're bringing in $20 billion plus per year. That's not profit, but that's, that's gross. But I'm sure there's, some profit there, 2 or 3 billion, maybe 4 billion a year. Folks, I'll be right back in just a second. So, YouTube became profitable. It took them almost 15 years to become profitable on their own. It's going to take close to that amount of time for Elon Musk to make profit. And here's the thing. I mean, nowadays, what would you sell YouTube for? Nowadays, you could probably sell YouTube for 200, 300 billion, maybe half a trillion. The value of YouTube, I don't even know what the hell. It's not for sale. And trust me, Elon Musk has a lot of money, but he doesn't have Google money. He doesn't have Alphabet Inc. money. Alphabet Inc. owns everything. It would at least wipe out Elon Musk clean to buy YouTube or Google, or at least even YouTube. YouTube alone would go for at least 200 billion, probably more. If you're going to come in here on an account saying Eli Musk, you're going to be terminated. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what political party Elon Musk registers for or votes for. You guys are all morons that don't understand what's really happening here. And I'm explaining it because I'm the smartest one of you all. And I understand this, right? So, Elon Musk is going to use Twitter to basically try and control the world, pretty much. Twitter is one of the top 3 social media platforms in the world. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, the top 3 in my eyes. He's going to, again, use Twitter to promote his other ventures. And it's not going to cost him anything because he owns the company. Right? And he's going to make more money, just like Google did, buying YouTube as a loss leader initially. Trust me. With the advertising power that Elon Musk just purchased, he'll make that 44 billion back in other ways. He won't make it through Twitter. He'll be negative through Twitter for a while, but he will make it up elsewhere using Twitter for free advertising. It's his own company, right? He'll also be able to control the narrative of what's allowed and not allowed on Twitter. I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk tried to run for president over the next 10 years or 12 years or so. Let me let this person pass real quick. It's all about control, folks. It's about controlling the narrative. And furthermore, why is he going to unban people like Donald Trump and other conservative people that have been removed? Because those people are not conservatives. They're in the alt-right. And the alt-right is a market that I've grown to learn exists here in the U.S. 25% of the people are alt-right, aka Trump supporters, and that's a big market. But what makes that market, here's the thing, that market there per person has less money than the rest of the market. So why is it viable to market to that market there of 25, that 25% of the people there, right? It's because the alt-right people are the most active people on the internet. So they're more prone to see advertisements. They're more prone to respond, right? And that's what's happening with a lot of these creators nowadays. Look at, Tim Pool used to be a liberal, and 4.5 or 5 years ago, before, maybe a little longer than that, before Trump was elected the first time, he changed his political party choice to conservative. Why? In my opinion, because there's a bigger active market for it on the internet, even on YouTube. The most active market on the internet is the alt-right. I'm not talking about regular, decent conservatives and regular, decent liberals. I'm talking about the alt-right. What is the alt-right? It stands for alternative right. They are extremists. They are the people that caused the insurrection at the Capitol building a couple years ago on January 6th. That was created by alt-right people. Those people call themselves conservatives, but they're not conservatives. Real conservatives or patriots would not try to destroy our country, especially our government. You can disagree with our government all you want, but without it, we would all be dead. We need to have some form of government, and these people don't believe in government, right? So if these people don't believe in government, then why should they even be allowed to say, right? Because the government gives you freedom of speech, so if you don't believe in our government, then why should we let you run your mouths on the internet? That's why you're getting silenced. Because you guys are anti-government, you're anti, all this stuff. It's just my opinion. They're anti-vaccines, they're anti-government, right? They're anti-authority, they're anti-anything, anyone or anything that's trying to keep things reasonable, right? These are the most unreasonable people I've ever seen in my life. And I've encountered many of them out here on YouTube over the past 5.5 years. Speaking of money, my brother used to have a car sales channel on YouTube for his dealership, but he deleted it because too many low IQ trolls ruined it. Well, bro, I get trolled all the time. I just ignore it. I just do my thing. People that want to watch my content can watch it. People that don't want to watch it don't have to watch it. It's okay. thought that person was going to come up here, but they saw me up here, so they turned around. I'll stay up here a little bit longer. See, now the sun's starting to come out. I'm getting a little warmer, but I'm not going to take the jacket off. They want free reign to hurt people who look like me. Not going to happen. It's all about control, man. It's all about control. So basically what Elon Musk is trying to do is tap into the alt-right market. Just like Tim Pool did, just like many other, so to speak, conservative content creators have done out here on YouTube. And it all leads back to one thing, popularity and then money. But basically at the end of the day, it's all about money, right? And what do these alt-right people do? When people like Tim Pool, that runs a podcast here almost every day on YouTube, when Tim Pool speaks the language that those alt-right people want to hear, they super chat him thousands of dollars a show, right? And give him lots of views. He gets lots of ad revenue for that, right? But ask yourself, is Tim Pool being true to himself? Is Tim Pool a real conservative, or is he just playing the role of one to make money? Right? Now, furthermore, with Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk buys Twitter and then fires the entire executive team right away. Are you fucking kidding me? The guy buys Twitter, wants to make it a place where people can have free speech, which they already had, but anyway, he wants to make it even more of a free speech platform. All right, let's just give him that, okay? Even though I don't think it's going to be any different. Why in the world would you go in there and fire the entire executive team? If you wanted to come in there as a good guy trying to acquire that platform to make it better for everyone. The people on that executive team had been there for a while. Some of them even had built Twitter from the ground up. All gone, right? He got rid of them because he can't control them. See, he's going to put in people in those executive positions that he can control and influence, and they're going to be Elon Musk servants. That's why I hate the fucking corporate world. It's a bunch of crap. Additionally, I heard, I guess it was earlier today, that 2 software engineers were fired by Musk for basically saying if Elon Musk owned Twitter in the Obama days, he would have never been elected. Now, why in the world would Musk fire them for that? That's ridiculous. I thought it was a free speech platform. You're more so trying to make it even more of a free speech platform than it already was, Musk. But you're now firing people for stating their opinion? That's very hypocritical, right? Why aren't people seeing this, right? See, most people like myself, slightly left, I'm a slight left liberal, are probably not going to talk about this because they don't care. The conservatives are talking about it, the fake conservatives that are actually alt-right people, or they're liberals pretending to be conservatives so they can monetize the alt-right. They're going to say, oh, this is a great thing, and Elon Musk is going to change Twitter and make it free speech, and they're going to unban Donald Trump, and they're going to unban Alex Jones and all those people, right? I've never seen the most asinine shit, period. And no one else is going to explain it in the ways that I do, right? right? Oh, yeah, and then furthermore, I hear this, that Elon Musk is not going to reinstate anyone that's been banned for life, with a lifetime ban, until he finishes creating a global committee or something, or some committee that's going to have to decide on whether these people come back or not. So wait a minute, Musk. You buy Twitter for $44 billion. You make it a privately held company so you have full control. You fire all the executives. You fire the software engineers that state their opinion, silencing their freedom of speech, right? And then, now you want to create a committee that will decide whether these people get unbanned or not. So the committee is going to be made of people that you can control, right? That are not going to go against what you want. Because if they do, you're going to fire that committee. Come on! Are you people that dumb to not see this? Do you not see what's happening here? I don't know how much more clearly I have to explain this stuff, right? This video here should go viral. Joe Rogan was a Bernie Sanders guy. Well, Joe Rogan sold out to the alt-right. He did. These guys are all sellouts. And I know your soccer account, but you're making sense. Mango, shoot me, whatever. What's happening, dude, or ma'am, I think you're a dude. What's happening is all of these creators are selling out to the alt-right because they're the most active group of people on the internet and the most profitable for them. They're all sellouts. They're phonies and they're frauds. And quite frankly, I don't want to sit here and call Elon Musk a phony and a fraud, but he's a phony here. He's a phony. This is all phony baloney. You know, he's trying to make it come off like it's, yeah, we're going to make Twitter the place where everyone is welcome and everyone is going to have freedom of speech and they can say whatever they want and not fear getting a lifetime ban. Right? We're going to make it a better place. How bad was it? All those people that got banned on Twitter deserve to get banned. When you have the former president inciting insurrection and then doing more shady shit while in office, which the FBI found seizing his Mar-a-Lago home. When we had a global pandemic, after Biden beat out Trump, and Trump didn't get reelected, when Trump had 2 months left in office, instead of tackling on the pandemic like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris did before they even got in office, Donald Trump went golfing. Are you kidding me? He went golfing every day while people were dying. And Biden and Harris went to work off the clock. And you want to reinstate these people? GTF OH. GTF OH. Yeah, I'm Elon Musk. I'm worth $221 billion, and I'm bored, so I'm going to just buy Twitter for $44 billion so I can control the world and change the narrative to what I feel it should be, right? You see, the way that Twitter wasn't broken. The way YouTube isn't broken. Yeah, these companies might be a little more left-leaning, but they don't silence conservative speech. They silence people that violate their terms of service, whether you're conservative or liberal, or down the middle, or wherever you come from. I cannot believe how many And you know what? It's the men. The women aren't doing this. Like, ladies, listen. I'm not trying to suck up to the ladies, but here's the thing. For the most part, the women don't do this. It's the men. It's all these middle-aged men, millennial men and Gen X men that are trying to become famous out here on the internet. They're selling out to the alt-right, and they're pretending to be something they're not, just because it's the most marketable and profitable audience. It's the most active audience. You don't think I could do the same thing if I wanted to? I'll pretend to be a conservative, right? I'll call myself a patriot. Well, see, here's the thing. What a lot of people don't understand, being a patriot has no political party bearing on it. Everyone technically is a patriot as long as they're a good citizen. These alt-right people think they're patriots for going to the Capitol building and inciting actually creating the insurrection. Donald Trump incited it. I'll tell you what's going to happen, folks. I will tell you what's going to happen. You're going to see Twitter become an alt-right platform. You're going to see Twitter go from mainstream. This is my prediction. You're going to see Twitter go from mainstream to being an alternative platform. You're going to start to see who's been advertising the most on Twitter. It's the liberals, right? What are the liberals going to do? They're going to withdraw. They're going to stop buying ads, and they're going to stop using Twitter. And guess where they're going to go? Why do you think YouTube's giving everybody a community tab? YouTube's giving everyone a community tab now because that's their way of being like a Twitter within their video platform. Heck, why even go on Twitter? You can just go on YouTube for everything, right? You can do YouTube Shorts there instead of going to TikTok. You can create postings instead of going on Twitter or Facebook. And the highest quality video and the best monetization program. Hats off to you, Google and YouTube. What's going to happen to Twitter is it's going to start to lose market share very, very quickly. You're going to see the majority of the reasonable liberals, they're going to leave. They're going to stop advertising. They're going to stop using it. It's going to become an alt-right conservative platform. Not even conservative. It's going to become alternative right. I will tell you this. If Donald Trump and Alex Jones are welcomed back to Twitter, you're going to see a lot of people leave, and I may be one of them. And I've got an okay following on Twitter, close to 1,000 followers. And I've had it for years. People know me on there. Folks, please smash the thumbs up and share this out. Also subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications. Give me a second here. Beautiful. Folks, you need to read between the lines and dig a little deeper. this whole Twitter purchase by Elon Musk is going to change the world. Whether you're on Twitter or not, it's going to change the world. And I feel it's going to more so negatively impact the world, because if we're going to allow the extremists to share extreme stuff on Twitter that would have violated the former terms of service, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to support that. And I have to ask you, why would you want to support that too? Why would you want to support that? You know, I've never ever once in my entire life, even on channels that I ran it more as a hobby or for my networking organization back in the days before I started doing this 5.5 years ago on YouTube, I've never had a community guideline strike ever. I got one 4 or 5 months ago. That was a mistake by the AI, and I appealed it and won it right away. There was nothing wrong with that video. It was an AI mistake. That's the closest I came to getting one. They put a warning, but they took the warning off my channel because it was a mistake by their system. I've never once had a community guideline violation. Why? Because I create good, clean content. I express my thoughts, but I do it respectfully. Do I get a little amped up at times to emphasize things? Sure. Do I use a few cuss words every now and then? Sure. But I'm not here to attack anybody. I'm here to just state an opinion. And I'm not harming anybody on this platform. A lot of these people that have been shut down on social media are harming other people to get ahead. You know, Mango, I should block you, but I'm not. I'll keep you around. And here's the thing. I do want them censored. You want to know why? Because they're not real conservatives and they are harming people. There's nothing respectful, productive, or anything good within the alt-right. It is basically a group of conservatives that are extreme extremists that basically want everything their way. They're anti-government, they're anti-vaccines, they're anti-everything. So yes, I would want them silenced. They deserve to be silenced because they're erratic, mentally and emotionally unstable people that are just reacting and overreacting because they're mentally and emotionally unstable. They're not capable of understanding the good aspects of government and everything I just mentioned. So they retaliate by trying to harm people by either injuring them and in some points even killing them. And you're telling me that they shouldn't be silenced? Dude, get the fuck out of here. You're out. You're gone. I believe in world peace. I believe in world happiness. I believe in everyone should have a fair shot to have a happy life. I believe everyone should have equal opportunities. But for the people out there that try to get those opportunities by hurting others, I will personally do whatever it takes to silence you myself. Not in a, not in a physical way, but I will definitely do whatever I can to silence people like that off of social media because they're harming anyone that's trying to harm people. I will go to the ends of the earth to silence you. And if you want to call me a square, call me a square. But see, the good people that are good human beings will understand where I'm coming from. And you morons that are unstable mentally and emotionally and whacked out in the head, you're the ones that are going to come at me. And I'm going to be like, I'm just going to ignore you because you're just unstable. Yo, hey, what's up, Pablo? How you doing? What's going on, bro? Welcome to the show. Look at how triggered these people are, right? Look at how triggered they are. See, there are a lot of, about half the people on YouTube don't like me, and half the people on YouTube are not going to like any creator, and the other half will like that creator, right? I don't care about the people. I mean, I do care about everyone in general, but I'm not concerned or bothered by the people that don't like what I'm saying or agree with what I'm saying, or sorry, don't agree with what I'm saying. I focus on the people that do align with what I say. And if they're reasonable, even if we disagree, I'm cool with them too. The problem with a lot of you alt-right people is that it's your way or the highway. There's no middle ground. There's no happy medium for you alt-righters. Because you're not mentally capable of being reasonable. See, for people that aren't mentally capable of being reasonable, there's nothing you can do with that. You got to let it go. You got to ignore it. You got to move on. Yeah, if Trump is allowed back on Twitter, like I said, I may even consider leaving myself. I mean, you can't let a president, a former president, that incited an insurrection at the Capitol because he was butthurt that he lost the election. You can't let that guy on any platform. You got to ban that guy from being able to run for any or from any government position for the rest of his life. Quite frankly, he should be in jail for the rest of his life for doing that. Isn't that like considered treason pretty much? I can't believe what some people have been able to get away with. I can't believe that. I can't believe with the overwhelming amount of evidence on Trump that he's still out there. This is where the government needs to step in and say, hey, look, let's use Trump as the example. Put him away for the rest of his life on the inciting of the insurrection. You've got video proof of him doing it. Unbelievable. I guess most people don't like this topic. Now, here's the thing. We have a good audience of people watching the shows here. Maybe some of you are listening and not chatting. Maybe to you, you consider this a boring topic. But what you're not understanding is this Twitter situation is going to affect every one of us. Not only here in the US, but globally. This is going to affect a lot of things. You have no idea how much control this gives a guy like Elon Musk, and how much more control he can continue to acquire. But getting this message out might get you to think a little bit more deeply and clearly. And you might say, hey, you know what? I don't support this. So I'm going to withdraw myself from Twitter. I'll tell you this. People talk a lot of smack about Google and YouTube. Let me tell you something. Google and YouTube would never sell out to anyone, especially the alt-right. Right? Elon Musk sold out to the alt-right pretty much. He's going to realize that, yeah, he'll get the alt-right market, right? He'll get the fake conservatives because they need to keep on doing their thing and not getting banned in order to be successful and make money, right? But he's not going to get any of the liberals. Regular slight left liberals or extremist liberals. Musk is not going to get any liberals, right? And just because I say the alt-right are the most active people on the internet doesn't mean they're the most amount of people on the internet. They're about, 25% of it, And then it's a mixture of reasonable conservatives and liberals. I'm telling you, you're going to see a big shift of liberals pulling advertising from Twitter and basically just shutting down their Twitter accounts. You're going to start to see that. I mean, at some point, I wouldn't be surprised if Musk turned Twitter into an official, conservative or alt-right platform. Superfan, Coach, how are you? Looking good. I'm well. How are you? Who are you? You know me from the past. Are you BBB? Are you a Sicily 810? Who are you? Well, I walk almost every day. I try to eat as healthy as possible. Coach, I have a theory that Elon may be artificial intelligence. No, I don't think so, man. What is that, your conspiracy theory, man? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I think conspiracy theories are BS. Give me a second and I'll check your next message here. Just a content consumer. Okay. That's great. You just ran across my channel. Okay. How long have you known about me for? NC is Coach Eli. I agree with you on Trump. He has blood on his hands from the insurrection. Those people that died, shame on Trump. I don't know how much of the show you've heard, NC is Queen. Go back, check out the replay, because I'm sharing my thoughts on why Elon Musk really bought Twitter, what he's going to do with it, compared to what he says he's going to, why compared to what he says what he bought it for to what he's actually going to use it for. Oh, it's going to make him a ton of money, but not on Twitter, at least not for the first 10 years. This is more of a control move for Musk. I wonder if Steve Jobs was still around, would he be worth more than Musk? I would probably say yes. Just searched lives while I'm outside eating my lunch. No agenda or specific reason to be here. Okay, cool. Well, NC is Queen. Can you check out the Superfan account and see when it was started? I'm just curious. It's all good, man. You're not, you're not violating anything. You're not being bad. I'm just, curious to know where people come from. Especially people that, have unique account names with no photos on them. Probably created today, right? 2019. Oh, okay. Oh, it's cool. It's a super fan. You created your account in 2019. Okay, great. Well, thank you for being here. Folks, get your final questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in about 10 minutes or less. We're getting towards the end of the trail. Yeah, I've just got to say I'm really tired of phony people, right? It's funny to me. It's Facts Coach, just spelled Facts, F-A-X. Oh, super facts. Sorry, bro. I didn't look the whole way. Super facts. Sorry, dude. My apologies. I think you're a guy. Yeah, the funny thing is this. There are a lot of phony people out here on the internet, on social media and YouTube, right? The funny thing is those phony people are the ones calling me phony, right? They're saying I'm phony, right? I am more real than any of you combined because I'm not trying to take over the world. I'm not trying to harm anybody. All I'm trying to do is help people. All I'm trying to do is have my fair share while I help everyone else get their fair share. I'm not about just, taking from everyone, right? I'm not a greedy person at all, right? But you know what? It really baffles me how someone like Elon Musk can go public with a straight face and say, yeah, he's trying to change Twitter and make it a more free speech platform. And then he, like I said, then he, fired the entire executive team that had been there for a while and fired a couple software engineers for stating their opinion that he claimed initially that they're going to have more of an opinion now. Like, I can't respect someone that's that hypocritical, that it's that much of a double standard. Yet you've got these fake conservative channels out here on YouTube sucking up to Elon Musk. Why? You guys don't care about Elon Musk. You guys don't care about anyone besides the fact that you're having somebody that's going to advocate to, to be able to spew your hate on the internet without getting banned or being banned less often, right? You guys are just happy that someone is fighting for you to be able to run your mouths unreasonably and unethically, right? Which is what you need to do to gain traction and popularity and make money, right? Mike Dorsey, you were timed out by Nightbot. for 5 seconds. Can you try to type out again what you were saying? Or NCS Queen, can you share with me what he was trying to say? Superfax was timed out by Nightbot for 5 seconds. Heck, wasn't Mark Zuckerberg at one point worth close to what Musk was worth or is worth? I mean, Mark Zuckerberg could have probably bought Twitter too. But he didn't because it's not a good investment. It's not, for $44 billion, it's overpriced. From the insurrection, 5 deaths during the attack, Trump still thinks he did nothing wrong. Shame on him. Oh, he knows he did everything wrong. He's just going to keep his mouth shut. Trump knows how to play the system, and he'll probably get away with this. And they'll probably they will probably not give him jail time, with the stipulation that he can never run for government office again. And I'll take that. That's all I want. I want this decision to be made very soon regarding Trump's fate, and I want him barred from running for any government office, not only in the country, in the world. So that way he cannot run in 2024. Or, well, 2024. Sorry, Mike, you got timed out for 15 seconds. At Superfax said, I don't like that idea. Social media is toxic enough. What idea were you talking about, Superfax, that you don't like? Just kind of curious. Be a little more specific, please. No, at Superfax, just an error. You didn't say something wrong. It's just Nightbot has strict security here. I have crazy people that use certain words, and one of the words you use is part of a string of words that's blocked, but you were using it in the right context. That happens sometimes. Just ignore it and come back. Sorry about that. Giving more lenience to people on here or any platform. Yeah, you disagree with that. So what you're saying is, Superfax, is that you disagree with giving people more leniency on any platform, let alone Twitter, right? I think it is already absurd. Yeah, I think it's already abused enough. Right, it is. Here's the thing. These right-wing extremists, right? And again, I love everyone. I'm not even trying to be critical, but these right-wing extremists, conservative extremist people, they complain that they're being silenced. But they're the ones doing the absurd shit. They are. They do the most absurd shit. That's why they get banned. They don't get banned because they're conservative. They get banned because they're absurd. You're right, Superfax. You're absolutely right. %. What more do these people want? Like, here's the thing. Even on YouTube, like, it's hard to get stuff removed off of YouTube. I've had people, attacking me for years. For years. And back in the days when I used to flag them, they would very rarely take them down. That's already as lenient as it can be. But every now and then, when one of these, so to speak, conservative creators or alt-right phonies, right? When they actually get shut down by YouTube because YouTube finally catches up with them, They get ticked and they say, oh, you're just silencing me because I'm conservative. No, because you're a moron. Because you're an idiot. Because you violated the terms of service, you moron. We should be promoting more kindness, not more hyper-criticism. It's not even the criticism, bro. Like, you gotta... And I'm slightly on the left, but I love everyone regardless of the political party preference, right? I'm not an extremist either way, though. But here's the thing. Criticism is one thing. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism, right? And being a public figure, you got to be able to take that, or you're not going to survive, right? It's part of the thing, right? It comes along with creating, right? But it's, the extremes that some creators take it to, right? When you had creators saying that, the coronavirus wasn't real, it was real. It was totally real. And it still is real. But a lot of these people were saying it wasn't. Those people deserved to get removed. And they did. At the very least, they got demonetized. It's like the virus is very real. I know there are many people that died from it. I knew people that were sick from it. Like, what more is it going to take for these people to just get off their soapbox, right? Very real. I have no real political affiliation, Coach. Well, that's a good thing. I'm more down the middle too, bro. Like, I don't like politics, but the bottom line is they're there. And everything involves politics. Even working in the corporate world, it's all about politics. It's all bullshit, man. That's why I'm self-employed. That's why I haven't worked in the corporate world for over 15 years, and I'll never do it again. It's all political BS, right? The better of a person you are and the better of a worker you are, the more shitted upon you are. It was awful. Eli, do you think Trump will get reelected? That's a very good question. If he is allowed to run in 2024 and it goes down to between him and Biden, I mean, I would want Biden to get reelected, but a lot of people think that Biden hasn't done a good job. I think he's done the best he can with what he's got. I have a feeling that Trump would win. Because this time around, more of the alt-right, they would all come out. And they would all go underground, and they would make sure everyone votes, or something insane. If Trump runs in 2024, I'm telling you, it's going to be the most insane election in history. And if you think that 2020 crazy shit happened, if Trump runs again, and it's Trump and Biden again, I don't even want to think about what possibly would happen. Very true, Coach Eli. Let's hope not. Well, yeah, the thing is, and again, I'm not saying this because I'm liberal. Here's the thing. I'm only slight left. If there was a president that was worthy, that I liked, that was conservative, I would vote for that president. This is not about political party preference. This is about what's right and wrong. These alt-right conservatives or fake conservatives or some conservatives, what these people don't understand is that it's about who's best for the job, right? It's not about just being liberal or conservative. It's about the best person for the job. And that's the problem we have. Like these conservative people, they just vote for whoever is conservative on the ballot. Some of them, do you think they really want to vote for Trump? No, they voted for Trump because he was the conservative party. in 2016. Right? It's ridiculous. Trump has blood all over his body. He is all bad news. He is the devil. Yep. Trump should stick to his lame TV show. Well, the thing with Trump is he treated being the president, and after, he lost re-election, since that point, he's been treating himself like a TV show. He's always, like, ever since he did The Apprentice, he probably learned about fake instigated drama and how to, keep himself top of mind, with people, right? When you do dumb shit, you stay top of mind for everyone. Good, bad, or indifferent, it's free publicity. That's all he's doing. But I think he's finally pushed it a bit too far with the insurrection, and I think he will pay. He won't go to jail, but I bet you, in lieu of going to jail, they'll make him, plea by saying, "Hey, I can never run for any government office in the U.S. or worldwide ever again," and that'll keep him out of jail. I think that's what they need to do. He's very theatrical, Coach. Yeah, he's been a public, like, I've been doing public speaking for over 20 years. He's been a public speaker. Like, he knows how to talk. Like, listen, Trump is a talker, right? But I'm a talker too. The difference is, I care about people, and I have genuine concerns for people. Trump is just a world-class bullshitter. That's all he is. The Matt Shangy army soldier. Is that a Shangy sock account or a real one? I hope you're doing well, Shangy. I've seen a few of your things every now and then, and you're busy dealing with drama bullshit. Hope you're doing well, bro. Best of luck to you. Great orator. All right, folks. We're going to leave 13 in the box and 8 thumbs up. I'm going to reset the chat. I'll come back one more time. Get your final questions in there. All right, folks. We're back live. We are back live, and we're going to wrap things up. My lady and I will more than likely be back for a show later this afternoon right here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Stream, so stay tuned for that. It's probably going to be around 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, or a little sooner than that. And we've got a bunch of topics. We're deciding which one to do. Just keep it locked here, and you'll find out. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, hey, Lewis Fuller, be good to each other.